Hello Aries, this is your love reading for 2018. For those of you that are new, I do things a little bit differently. First of all, keep in mind that this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info and email are below. Also, I will be starting off with the beta Aries. So you are a beta Aries if you're introverted, introspective, and you identify with feminine energies. Usually I start with alpha. I'm going to start with beta because I have been having technical difficulties like you wouldn't believe. And in fact, I think I might even post like a free reading offer if someone can help me figure it out. But other things to mention, my 2018 sun moon readings are in my playlist. So look up your sun moon sign and go see what the behavioral traits are in addition to your predictions for 2018. It doesn't matter when you see it. That was when you were meant to view it. Also, my compatibility readings are going up at and once I put those up, they'll be up forever because we always go through a bunch of relationships and we're curious about the compatibility. I'm also on the Instant Go app, so if you need one quick answer to one quick question, text me. Text only, no phone or video chat, and Instant Go is going through a reformatting or something of the sort. Just know that my charges remain the same. I'll also be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a current, a crush, or an ex, okay? So I had I had shuffled the cards and laid everything out. And of course, then my video software crashed and died on me, even though I got a brand new, spanking new computer yesterday. So I'm having some conflict issues. So I'm just going to run through this. You guys I'll be doing the shuffle for the alphas, but not for the betas. So because this is what I managed to save. So this is for love for October 2018. This is prior to, this is love energies that you can expect, and this is October moving out into November in regards to love. So I pulled the 10 of pumpkins for you guys, but it came out in reverse. So prior to October 2018, in regards to love, I feel like there are problems in the home, okay? It could be just having, tension, discord. It can be due to money, how money is being spent, how money is being invested. It can be finances, and it's putting a strain on a relationship or putting a strain on things. And, but additionally, I think for a percentage of you, it's somebody, work is getting in the way of love. There's loneliness. Someone is kind of being left alone at home, or someone is being neglected. And the other person is kind of putting their personal life on the back burner and expecting the other person to be okay with that. And wait, I pulled clarifiers in regards to this. So we pulled the Jack of Hearts. The Jack of Hearts is in reverse. So someone is very disappointed by this. There's disappointment. Somebody has, I feel like, a problem connecting on an intimate level. Things aren't working at that level. I don't feel like this person is meeting your emotional needs, meeting your needs in an intimate way. And I think it's causing a variety of problems. I then pulled the Five of Hearts, which indicates to me that you're really thinking about going your separate ways with this person. There's just too much sorrow, too much disappointment. You just really don't feel like you're going to be able to continue on with this. For some of you, you might be feeling that this relationship is failing or that you're a failure yourself, but you're definitely feeling it. And with the 10 of Diamonds in reverse, you're longing for somebody that can give you, that is mature, that someone can give you long-term, not only just security and all of that good stuff. And I do think whoever you're with, they provided for you, but I do feel like they're lacking in other aspects that are really important to you, because you guys are very passionate people. And you need you need to feed that passion, you need to feed that energy. So, but you also want somebody who is long-term, that can be your rock, that you can count on. And I think that's some of the stuff that you're considering prior to October 2018. Now we get into October 2018 here, and I pulled the Four of Ghosts. So I feel like whoever you're with, they're coming in with an offer and they're talking in your ear, but you're really interested. See, that ghost is coming in with a hot chocolate, but she's really interested in the candy that they have. And I feel like the person that is coming at you, you're longing for the emotional connection, the fulfillment, the intimacy. And it's almost like this person's coming in with that cocoa, and it's really like a gift they bought you. Like, here's a diamond necklace. Here, I'll take you out to dinner. And you're just trying to communicate to this person that isn't what you want, that isn't what you need. what you really want is what's in that candy bowl. You want the connection. You'll give up all the money and all the material stuff and everything else and being super well provided for, as long as you're getting needs met. And I don't feel like your needs are getting met. I then pulled the Six of Spades in the upright, which indicates to me you're ready to move on. You're not happy about it. You will have regrets, but you're learning that this is necessary. And again, it's parting ways. It's going separate ways. You're feeling it kind of happening. You've thought of other solutions and they aren't panning out, and you're just kind of left with doing this. The King of Clubs in reverse indicates to me whoever you're talking to in regards to this just really isn't listening. They aren't receptive to what you're talking about in regards to the relationship. Their reaction to it makes you feel a little bit of a failure. So even though you're communicating, I mean, if they aren't really listening or they aren't hearing what you have to say, there's really no point. And this Ace of Clubs indicates to me you're longing for that relationship that inspires you, that where you have that passion, you have that sexual chemistry. And the Ace of Wands indicates to me that you want to do it now. There's no more waiting around. I think in October, a lot of you are going to be pushed to action, and you are going to do something, and you are going to find that new beginning with somebody or in something. Not even a somebody. Some of you might be alone and just have a period you go through where you do what you want to do, you do what feeds your soul. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a person, but I see you starting to formulate in October 2018. Then we have the Queen of Bats in reverse. So what I kind of think happens here is that things have come to a head and you just can't take it anymore. I believe that you're the Queen of Bats in reverse. And I feel like you just blow your stack because you've tried so many times to communicate to this person what your needs are, what you want. I feel like the other person is spinning it as though you're being too needy. They say you're being jealous, you're, crazy, your emotions are out of control, and that just kind of makes you angrier, okay? Or it makes you more frustrated. I shouldn't say angry, and you're frustrated. So at this point, I feel like the stack is blown. And with the King of Spades in the upright, I feel like you know what you have to do, and you're ready to start initiating in October. So some of you might get legal counsel, a financial advisor. You're really thinking about taking the initiative to kind of get out of this relationship. You're thinking very logically. You're thinking with your head. You're taking your heart and putting it in your pocket, and you're making sure that all the decisions that you're making are, based on logic and the right thing to do for you. The Ten of Spades in the upright indicates the ending to me. So it isn't going to be a pretty ending. It could happen very suddenly. But again, you know that it's necessary. And even though you might hit rock bottom, even though you might be at the darkest point in your life at the end of this cycle, you know that it's necessary or else you won't be able to move on. Because with this Nine of Hearts in reverse, you're realizing this person isn't going to change. They're selfish by nature. They put their goals before other people. And you had really high expectations for them. You hoping that they would change. They might have told you they would change. You might have talked yourself into the fact that they were changing. But when it comes down to it, they really have narcissistic tendencies. They're really more about the material. They're really more about them and their goals and kind of, leaving you on the sidelines with your bruised ego instead of addressing what they need to address in regards to you. Okay, so that's all I have for you Beta Aries. I'm going to move on to the Alpha Aries. You're welcome to stick around and check out both of them if you would like. I am going to go ahead and mention in my playlist are my 2018 Sun Moon readings. I also have my compatibility readings, so go check those out. I'm on the Instant Go app if you need a quick answer to a quick question. And then finally, I'll be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. Otherwise, I will see you Beta Aries mid-months for your mid-months. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye. For Aries, this is your love reading for October 2018. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. I am concentrating on energies for a Beta Aries. Alpha Aries. So you are an Alpha Aries if you are assertive, outgoing, and you tend to identify with masculine energies, okay? Other things I'd like to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are up in the playlist, so you might want to go check those out. Look up your Sun Moon sign and check out what your behavioral traits are in addition to your predictions for 2018. Doesn't matter when you see it. When you see it is when you're meant to view it. Also, my compatibility readings are up in my playlist. I'm loading them up slowly, but they will be up for eternity because we go through many relationships and we're curious about how compatible we are with a person. I'm on the Instant Go app, so if you need a quick answer to a quick question, text only, no phone or video chat. And they are going through a transitionary period right now. I haven't quite figured it out, but do know that whatever I charged previously for my Instant Go readings are still, you will still get charged the same regardless of what it kind of says on my page. And then finally, there's a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking, whether it's a crush or a current or an ex. Otherwise, let me get to your reading. So, Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides of the universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Alpha Aries for the month of October 2018 in regards to love? What are the love energies they passed out of? What can they expect? And how will they be moving forward into November in regards to love? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read and say these messages as you intend them to be said for Alpha Aries for the month of October 2018 and the period surrounding it. So, Holy Spirit angels, can you please show me the love energies that Alpha Aries passed out of prior to? We have the Eight of Ghosts in the upright. Okay, can you please show me Alpha Aries what they can expect in October? We have the Page of Pumpkins in reverse. And then finally, moving out of October into November, we have the Three of Bats in the reversed. Okay, so we start off with the Eight of Ghosts for you guys. You guys have walked away for something. It's not working out for you anymore. It's done. You're over it. You walked away from it, or somebody walked away from you. If someone walked away from you, you felt very abandoned. Look at this little ghost in the water. He's just kind of like, where are you going? Come back. But I'm feeling like maybe you guys sort of walked away from it. You weren't really, like I said, you're moving on. You've done all you can do. And even if you haven't moved on physically, you've emotionally checked out a relationship. So for some of you, you could still be in a relationship, but you've checked out emotionally. Okay. Here we have the Page of Pumpkins in reverse for you all. This is about, you know, this is going to sound crazy as hell, but I'm just going to go ahead and say, I think for some of you, you get out of this relationship and you're just like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I feel like you've been held down so long in this, or you're emotionally checked out, or you went through a lot prior to the point of checking out or leaving, that you guys are just kind of doing what you want to do. Page of Pumpkins is a very immature energy from a money aspect. So for some of you, I think you're kind of like buying those things that you've always wanted to buy. Maybe you might be, others might see it as irresponsible or extravagant, but you know what? I don't feel like you guys care. I think when it's almost like you're coming out of something that you weren't very happy with, and you're like, I'm going to do me. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm all about the short-term pleasure. If I see something, I want it, I'm going to buy it because nobody's telling me I can't. I really do. I think you guys go through a period in October where you kind of do that. And the funny thing is, it actually lends itself to healing because we have the Three of Swords here. So it allows you to move on. So you might have had difficulty moving on before, and just kind of doing you and doing what you want to do as you want to do it. Maybe you were held down a little bit in this relationship or what have you, and you had to check in all the time. And here you're like, fuck it, bitches, I'm buying what I want. But here, I think it lent itself to the healing process, and you guys actually recover from all of this. You actually move on. Some of you might actually receive an apology. Some of you have a come to Jesus in regards to the pain associated with all of this and how you dealt with it, but you come out of it okay in November, and it seems like you're moving on to, you know, greener pastures and what have you. Okay, can you please provide clarification on the Eight of Ghosts? Why is the Eight of Ghosts here in the upright? Who is this person? Was this energy? Why is the Eight of Ghosts here in the upright in regards to Alpha Aries? Who is this person? What is this energy? Person, personality, perspective. Okay, yeah, so you're stepping into, we have the Queen of Clubs here, and you're making the decision. You're like, I'm not doing it anymore. You decide there's something better. And the Queen of Wands, when she decides something, she kind of does it. She's very powerful about it. She kind of steps into her power. She does what she plans to do. She embraces a challenge. She moves forward. Yep. Three of Cups. All right. So for some of you, you might, for some people, you know, that's, I feel, well, no, for some people, you guys are going out with friends, you're flirting, you're feeling good, you're celebrating, you're realizing that there's better things out there for you. Okay. And that could be after the fact or before the fact. It could have been just hanging out with people and feeling good about yourself, and lighthearted flirting is helping you get your self-esteem back so that you can leave the relationship. Or you left the relationship and then you kind of went out and did this and you started getting, you know, how you feel back. So we have the 5 of Clubs reversed. This is allowing you to kind of come out of, this is relief after a struggle. This is allowing you to focus on priorities. You know, you're out of it now. So now you have harmony. You can restore harmony back to your life after this because you're out of this situation. You're hanging out with your friends. You've decided that this is no longer for you. And I feel like it's very empowering to you as you move into October. But I will say that I think some of you go through a little bit of a selfish phase here. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it is what it is. Can you please provide clarification on the Page of Pumpkins? Why is the Page of Pumpkins here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Page of Pumpkins? And the reversed, Alpha Aries, person, personality, perspective. Okay, 2 of Hearts. Okay, you may have actually met somebody during this process, somebody that you really connect with. Could be a soulmate, could be a close friendship, could be a romantic relationship. This person makes you feel like you should work on becoming a better person, okay? It might have been while you were on your little, you know, shopping spree or whatever, or I'm going to do me, and you ran into this person, but you met somebody that you connected with. You guys had similar values. You guys see things the same way. And you have clarity with this person. I'm not necessarily sure that this is an entirely romantic relationship. This could be the seed of a romantic relationship, or just a really good friend, or somebody who you met while you were going through this, and they really put you on the right path. They inspire you to want to become a better person. And with this King of Spades here, I feel like they are advising you, and you know, they're showing you the truth, or they're helping you kind of work through this. And, or maybe they know that you're having trouble expressing your emotions, or whatever it is. I feel like this person kind of helps you get to the other side of this, whether it's romantic, friendship. It's just somebody that you connect with on a level, and they understand you. I feel like they see right through you. They get it. You don't really have to explain a lot to them, and it makes you want to work on becoming a better version of yourself, which I think is awesome, which lends itself to your recovery here with the 3 of Bats in reverse. Can you please provide clarification on the 3 of Bats? Why is the 3 of Bats here? Who is this person? What's this energy? Additional messages, please, for the 3 of Bats. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. Person, personality, perspective. Person, personality, perspective. Perspective, person. Person, personality, perspective, person. 3 of Bats, please, for Alpha Aries moving into, okay, thank you. Okay, so, oh, okay, well, be careful of that. All right, hold on. Person, personality, additional messages, please, for the 3 of Bats. Just be careful not to do anything foolish. We have the Joker card here in reverse. You might do something a little bit foolhardy, not realizing the consequences. It could be jumping into a relationship. It could be anything. It's an unwise decision, leaping too far. You guys might do something a little, part of the recovery process, you know, maybe how you got a little crazy here. It's carrying out into here. The 7 of Pentacles in reversed. Your energies are really scattered. That 7 of Pentacles in reversed. I don't know. Suddenly I'm feeling like you guys don't want to work on yourselves anymore. Or you're putting something off. I hope it's not avoidance. I'm wondering if that's part of it. Like you're avoiding something. You're doing something that distracts you, which isn't really like the best. Starting something new, but it's a distraction, but you don't look at it carefully. Yeah, you're gonna rush into something. You're going to rush into something without thinking very much about it. And I feel like it's not going to work out for you. So you're either going to rush into a new relationship, and then it's not going to end up panning out for you. You're going to rush into something that at the time is going to feel like it's going to make you feel better, but it's not going to work out in that way. With the 7 of Pentacles, you're going to put energy into it. yeah, you got put your head back into this. Make sure that you don't just kind of get into something because it makes you feel better, or you know, be with a person just because it makes you feel better, because it isn't gonna pan out to you know, anything that's going to come back good for you, if that makes sense to you guys. But that's what I'm seeing. So anyways, that is your reading for Alpha Aries. You guys, like I said, you're welcome to go check out the beta if you want to. Other things to mention, check out my playlist where you will find my 2018 Sun Moon readings. You also find my compatibility readings. I'm on the Instant Co app if you need, oh, there goes your whole spread. If you need a quick answer to a quick question. And then what else? Oh, and then I will be leaving a Vimeo link for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush or a current or an ex. Otherwise, adios to my Alpha Aries. I will see you guys mid-month for your mid-months. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.